Hello, welcome back to Digger Dan Metal Detecting. I'm out on the medieval field again. I decided to come back here after last time because I was having a cracking time down this side of the field. So many signals, but we've had a bit of rain over the last 2 days as well. I'm not sure how far it's managed to get into the ground, but it's definitely dampened things up a little bit, so that's good. That should make the signals really pop, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Hopefully we'll get a few more. It was my birthday yesterday. I'm out today. It was Saturday, my birthday was. So I'm out today, it's Sunday. Obviously you're going to see this tomorrow on Monday. But yeah, it was my birthday yesterday. I had a cracking day, brilliant. I want to thank everybody who sent me birthday wishes. Really, really appreciate it. It's yeah, overwhelming actually, it was quite a lot. But yeah, it's going to be a cracking day today. The beautiful weather, absolutely beautiful. It's lovely and sunny. Yeah, so for my birthday, by the way, if you really want to give me something for my birthday, hit subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to get to that 10,000. I'm going to beg and borrow until I get there. I will beat Luke in this little bet we've got. I'm trying my best. Yeah, so get me a subscribe for my birthday if you really want to help out. But yeah, no, I had a cracking day yesterday. It was brilliant. Spend it with the family. No filming, no nothing. We went to Norwich City Castle Museum, which was a great little walk around. Great to see all the finds and things that people have found locally, you know. But yeah, no, what a beautiful day. Let's go and get out there and find as much history as we can. Hopefully the signals will be absolutely popping today. But yeah, don't forget we're sponsored by Dragon Detecting as well. So if you want anything 10% off, use code DIGGERD10. And get yourself 10% off. Yeah, that helps me out, helps Jordan out, and it helps you out. So yeah, go and give those guys a little look. But yeah, thank you. I'll see you on the first hole. Really hoping for some more signals today. Like I say, we've had that bit of rain. You see the ground is damp, but I don't know if it's got in very far. This is the trouble. We've got that wind today as well, so it's kind of going to dry out fast, I think. I don't know how far it's actually, whether it's got in. Just digging a hole just to see, really. Still reasonably dry, and that's damp. It's definitely damp. It's got in a little bit, but I see that's made the maize grow fast. Yeah, it's definitely sped that up. We'll see today. I'm going to wander. I'm just going to enjoy the day. Hopefully we'll pull up something nice. Like I say, last week was a smashing day. Couldn't stop digging it. Lots of medieval history on here. Got a little one there. 26. Try and avoid the plants a bit again if I can. Came out then and dropped back in the hole. I think it's just a piece of wire to start the day. Lovely. Yeah, just a small piece of copper wire. Feel like the machine is locking onto the targets though a bit better. That little bit of moisture in the ground helps a lot. Makes a big difference. Anybody who's new to the hobby, yeah, best time for detecting is probably spring and autumn when the ground is really damp. We always seem to find the most in those months. Summer's definitely hard going. for signals and finds. But that's not to say we don't find anything. We do find stuff still. Gotta have a bit of persistence and just keep at it. Put the sound back on for you. Maybe one of my holes there from last week, not very well covered in. But we'll do it today. We can always fill them back in. Not so many signals up this end. Seems as I get a little bit further along there was more. A little bit of falsing. Got my sensitivity on 20. That's falsing. I've noticed in the videos these falsers that I'm finding, like that one, sound a lot more like signals to you guys. But they're not. That was definitely falsing. Right, well I probably should have filmed this really as one of the first signals of the day, but it was in the 50s, 60s, and it's a bag seal. Now there's not really, I don't think there's any detail on it whatsoever, but definitely a bag seal. So yeah, first find of the day, nice little bag seal. Yeah, nothing on there at all on this one, I don't think. Can't see, there's something in the middle there, but yeah, not a lot to go off really. But yeah, nice. Now this one is just a piece of lead. I think it's just a blob of lead, but I don't know if someone's trying to tell me something here. This certainly is an odd shape, that. I don't know what it resembles, but yeah, any ideas, guys? Oops. This one was coming in at around a 14. Yeah, we're on to more of the sort of medieval clothing, sort of clasps and studs, decorations, things like that. But yeah, that's definitely a little leather stud or decoration, I would have said. But yeah, more of that sort of medieval-y stuff. We seem to be finding those sort of clothing, sort of garments. I'm not really sure why. Seems to be a lot along this edge of the field for some reason, but there we go, little bronze leather stud. Medieval, but yeah, there we go. Very nice. Okay, so one of the viewers, and I think I'm pronouncing this right, Geraint Jones, you said you wanted to see more of the 2D screen. I will certainly try my best, mate, to show as much as I can. I tried to shout out the numbers and show you guys. I don't really use the numbers so much on the machine, I just use my ears, but I've dropped down to 19 sensitivity today as well, because ground is very busy, but we've got a little 8, 9, 10 there. Nice little dot on the screen just there, look. Just dragging down slightly, but yeah, nice on the middle line, you know, nice dot. That's what you're looking for. Doesn't matter if it's not quite on the middle line, but you're looking for those nice clean dots mostly. The blurrier it is, the worse it's probably going to be. But there we go, another little leather stud we've got here. Now that top piece there, to me, looks like the piece we found earlier, but obviously missing this other little section of it. So yeah, similar thing, I think. Another sort of leather decoration type thing. But yeah, like I say, we seem to be finding a lot of this here. I don't know why. It's a bit odd. But we'll carry on, and hopefully we'll pull up some more. I could be pulling these up all day long. That'd make me happy. But yeah, very nice little finds. Well, I have to to say that this signal was absolutely awful. Let's have a little look at it now. I wonder what it's like out of the ground. There's no way I was going to film it. Right, well, it did not sound like that. It sounded more like that, actually. And look at the bit of a blur, but it's in the centre. Jumpy numbers. Out of the ground. Still iffy. 21 to 23, and gives a good dot on the screen. Out of the ground, that is. Yeah, definitely didn't sound like that in the ground. But we got ourselves a little thimble. Absolutely brilliant. It's not as old as the one last week, that little beehive thimble, but still, we'll take a little thimble any day. I love these little things, they're brilliant. Almost looks like it's got some silvering on the top there, doesn't it? A little bit squashed, but we'll certainly take that. Nice little find again. Definitely finding lots of little bits along this side. I don't know how long I'm going to sort of spend along here because it's really clouded over. Almost looks like it's going to rain in a bit. Doesn't look good. It's not meant to rain, but yeah, not looking good for me. Haven't got my coat either, so but yeah, nice. Really pleased with that. Beautiful little 22 there. Tone is lovely. Dot on there is slightly blurred. I don't know how well you can see that. There you go, just a slight elongated, not round. Round doesn't mean the object is round, by the way. Round, the more round it is and the more on the centre line it is, just as the more conductive it is. Doesn't sound very conductive anymore. It's changed completely. It's moving around, so we'll go in with a pinpointer and have a look. I think I was just missing it. Actually, just off to the edge there. Hold on. Pinpointer off for a second. Beeping away. Yeah, somewhere. Be quiet, pinpointer. Somewhere just in that side. Come on, where are you? Okay. And this little clod is probably trash if it's off to the side. Yep. Well, there you go. We got to show the trash as well, but we do all dig it, don't we? That's a little beaver tail, that is. Ring pull. Never mind. Just an example there, really, of that. Yeah, nice signal. Nice and conductive. Bit of aluminium. Going to sound good. But that line on the 2D screen, you can't always go by it and follow it, but it was definitely telling me it was dropping down, wasn't it? It wasn't dead on that line. So yeah, you can take some note of it. It's pretty accurate, that 2D screen. But if you've got a target where it's in with iron, you're gonna get some funny blobs on the screen, aren't you? So yeah. A bit trashy up this end, but there's a little 8 there on the surface, or near the surface. Yeah, just a bit of shush, pinpointer's going crazy today. Just a bit of coppery plate, nothing too fancy. Oh, did a lot of walking yesterday, so I'm a bit Bit tired today. Again, 13. Bit of a blur on the screen though. I'm guessing trash. It doesn't sound great in all fairness, but it's out. There we go, what we got there? A bit of lead. Yeah, just a blob of lead. A little bit of pottery there, sorry guys. A little bit of china. Sort of the blue, the old blue patterning on it. Yeah, plenty of bits and bobs along here, but at least the ground has definitely got some moisture in it. It's definitely got in a little bit. Like I say, it is trashy on this little area, but I want to go over it a little bit if I can. Sort of never made it up this end last week. Didn't have time, I was just zigzagging up and down, and yeah, never made it this far, finding so much. Yeah, if you didn't catch that video last week, oh yeah, I was pulling a lot of stuff up. Go over and check that video out if you like. Same spot, I was walking along here. Like I say, just not this far up the field, but same side of the field. Yeah, just non-stop finds. A couple of hammers. Lots of medieval bits and bobs. Nice thimble, beehive thimble. Very weak, that one. Yeah, definitely less finds up this end anyway. More trash. Sounds awful, probably doesn't sound as bad on, like I say, on the microphone. Seems to pick it up and make it sound reasonably good, but it's not. Right on the edge of the field this, so I think that's near the surface, but probably going to be trash. There we go, yeah, bit of aluminium, more aluminium. Well, this next one was coming up at about 13, 14. Yeah, wasn't expecting much. I've had a lot of trash up this corner of the field. I've just wandered a little bit out into the field, and I've got this. Now, correct me if I'm totally wrong, but I'm pretty sure that is a part of a woad grinder. Now, that will be early Roman to Celtic. Possibly, yeah, like Iron Age, sort of Iron Age times this. Used to, what was it used for? So woad is I think it's a type of plant. They used to grind a type of plant, or the leaves of a plant, into a paste to make a blue, it would make like a blue pigment. I'm not sure what that was used for. I'll get some information up to the right of the screen now for you, but I'm pretty certain, correct me if I'm wrong here, but that it would have, let me put that on my leg for a second, so that end, it would have gone a little bit longer, curved like a crescent moon shape, and then possibly had a little loop at this end. I'll try my best to put that on the screen for you so you can sort of see how that would have looked. But yeah, that is an ancient find again. But yeah, woad grinder. Cannot believe that. I'm finding that's funny. I've never really had anything sort of ancient on this field. I'm not too far really from an Iron Age barrow. So yeah, it's totally possible. And then obviously I had that little tail or catch plate of a fibula last week, so yeah, we seem to be getting some nice little bits. I've had some bits of bronze off it and one Roman coin once, but yeah, woad grinder, absolutely amazing. What an incredible little find. It's such a shame it's broken. Hopefully the other piece will be here somewhere, that'd be nice. We'll have a look, but that is brilliant. This one was right on the surface, and I have seen it. It's only a 10 or 11. I was thinking it was going to be a bit of lead, but actually, again, caught out. I have picked it up as well. It's this beautiful little watch winder. Absolutely brilliant. Look at that. I haven't properly cleaned it up yet, but give it a little brush, I think. There we go, look at that. What a cool little watch winder. I absolutely love finding these. Like I say, I'm wandering the field, but I'm going through like the trashier areas and just, yeah, digging up lots and lots of lead, and then all of a sudden get a similar sort of signal, and there's something like that. That's absolutely brilliant. Can't quite clean that little hole out there, but that still spins a bit as well, that top piece. Still got some movement in that. But yeah, you would have held it there and wound your little pocket watch up. How cool is that? Absolutely brilliant little find. I've just noticed something as well. I went and cleaned my coil because it was getting damp. It was collecting all the dirt. I've just noticed I thought it was still on because there's the little ridge there. Sorry, it's going to make some noise. The little ridge there, but I'm missing my coil cover, which isn't good. I don't know where on earth that's gone. You'd think you'd notice if it falls off, wouldn't you, when you're swinging along? But unless it's at home, but I don't remember taking it off. And I quite often clean my coil, so yeah, I've obviously lost that recently. I don't know how that's fallen off without me noticing, but yeah, I shall have to get another one because it can't be doing the coil a lot of good, scuffing all the rocks and everything. But yep, there we go, little watch winder. Cracking little find, that. Literally just got up from lunch and I had a little 9-10 on the surface just here, and it's broken, but I think that's some kind of a pendant, I guess. Looks like it was hinged here, like a little hinged piece, kinda. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think there's anything on it as such. Wonder if that's like a heraldic sort of horse pendant or of some kind, possibly. Let me know what you think of that, guys. Yeah, interested a little bit. Look, again, low numbers. Digging lots and lots of low numbers, and I seem to be finding lots of nice little bits. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that. Let me know what your thoughts are. Right, well, I've switched fields now. I've come onto this one. Looks like they've planted some more wildflower, which isn't great for me. because then this gets left alone after it's grown until maybe next year when he tops it. But looks like maybe some sunflowers possibly, and something else mixed in. I don't know. But yeah, not great. It seems a lot of the permission now is starting to end up like this. But I've just had a 90s signals. I probably should have filmed it really, but 90s. I've had a few bottle caps on here, like the medicine bottle caps that come up really high. So I've just dug it actually, and it's this, and I think we may be onto our first coin of the day. And that, very pronounced that is. It's not Roman, surely not. Don't think so. That might need a bit of a clean up, that, but it's not very rounded actually, and it's quite a pronounced bust on there. But I think that's going to be like a George the First or George the Second, maybe. Need to have a little clean up, I think. Almost looks very Roman that, but I don't think it is. I'll have a look. I'll have a clean up and I'll come back to you guys. Okay, so I've had a bit of a clean up. Yeah, not Roman. I almost had a very Roman look about it. It's very thick and the bust is very pronounced. But I can just make out there, there's a C-A-R, Carol. I think it's Carol's. It's a Charles. I'm pretty sure that's a Charles II. Not a lot on the back. I think you can just make out Britannia there. There would have been a date here. I think that's going to be 1670s, somewhere around that sort of. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Nice, well, nice little find. I'm pleased with that as a first coin of the day anyway. Very nice. The machine's decided to have a sleep. That wind's really taken its toll today. It's blown the machine over nearly every time, but I'm getting caught out as well because this was a little 15 and now that, can't see any detail on it I don't think, but that is definitely a Roman coin. Yeah, coming in at about a 15. Like I say, I'm digging up so much lead with these low numbers, and then you just hit one that's not lead. Yeah, I can't see anything obvious on there. I have given it a brush. No, let me know if you're seeing anything, but I'm not. Definitely not seeing anything on there. Trying to get it in the sunlight so you can sort of see the. Yeah, not really making anything out on that at all. But that is 100%. I'm certain that is a Roman coin. That. So we're on the Roman as well. Just need to fill in the gap now. I'd like a little hammered, but this is the place for it on here. Yeah, a little birthday hammered would be nice, really, wouldn't it? There we are. I'll take a Roman all day long. There might be some more here yet. But yeah, really nice that. Got another sort of 13 to 15 there. It's quite hard digging on here today actually. There's a similar signal to that little Roman coin. Probably not going to be another one, but you never know. There you go, similar signal, but just a piece of lead. Yeah. So much of it today. Lots and lots of lead. Bit of false in there. So windy lately as well. It's mad. Can't we just have a nice summer's day? A little 10. Sounds like it's near the surface. machine's now about to attack me. Ah, there we go again. Gonna have to start putting that on the floor, I think. Where are you? That's another piece of lead. There you go, see? Just so much of it. Especially when you're digging these little numbers, the lower numbers. 31, 32 there. Sounds near the surface as well. I think I'll lay my machine down this time. Just there somewhere. Get my little knife on that one. Things are proving difficult to see today as well. There we go, something there. Something green. A little shotty end middle, I think. Or a bit of brass. No, just a bit of brass. Not sure what that is. Modern. Higher numbers. That's what we're looking for. 12, 13 there. What have we got there? Bit of a ring thing. Ooh, but not just a ring thing, it's got some patterning on that. I think that might have been an annular brooch, that. Judging by the patterning. I don't know if you can see that on this camera. I think we'll flip to the other camera and have a little look at that. There you go, those low numbers again paying off. Just every now and again you get one that's something. But that was definitely more than just a harness ring, that. I think that's probably going to be, yeah, part of an annular brooch. Let's have another look at that. Flipped myself round, put my back to the wind for you, but there we go. Yeah, definitely got some patterning on there. Like I say, I think I'm going to say that's got to be part of an annular brooch, nothing on that side of it. Quite a big brooch as well, I would have thought. But yeah, very nice. Like I say, just keep plucking away at those smaller signals. There's a little bare patch there, might be where the pin sort of sat. Probably hinged from the top here. And that might be where it sat and rested. You've got pattern on either side of it. And there we are. Yeah, nice little find. Possibly medieval, that. Lovely stuff. Right, well hopefully there's not too much wind noise. Got 86 to 88 there. Does sound very bright though. Almost sounds like something aluminium-y. It's not big, whatever it is, it's out. Oh, big old piece of wire of some kind. Not sure. Horrid. Oh, well, never mind. It was a nice big signal, wasn't it? So definitely worth checking out. Just double check. Yeah, no, that's it. That is it. Woo! It's got to be the best signal of the day so far. It's pretty solid 38, 39. Perfect dot on the centre line. There, stones. Straight out of the hole as well, still a 38. This ground is so hard, it's deceiving. It looks soft on the surface, but it's not. Is that it? No, stone. That looked shiny then. There's a bit of flint. Oh, but that's shiny. That looks like a hammered coin. That is a hammered coin. I'm not going to rub it anymore. I'm going to get you guys. Oh, yes. Oh, get in. Just there, look, guys. Just sitting there. Get you guys on the other camera and we'll have a look at that together. Yes. Finally. There we are, guys. Look at that. Definitely a hammered coin. Oh, and it looks like a nice one too. That looks like an Edward. Oh, it looks like a beauty. Oh my goodness me. Oh, that is a cracker. Let's not rub it. Let's get a bit of spray on there. That is an absolute corker. Oh my god. Wow. That's gotta be up there with possibly one of the best conditioned hammereds I've ever had off this permission. That, oh my goodness me, that is a beauty. Oh, it's just, oh wow. Oh yes. Let's give that a gentle dry. That, wow. Now that is special. Look at that. What a cracker. There we go. London Mint, Civitas, London. You can read it clear as day. So that's like full flan as well. So it's got like the outer dotted line. I don't think that's been clipped. Barely, if any. Edward EDW. Oh wow. That is incredible. I'm trying to turn you away from that wind a bit. Hopefully it hasn't been too bad. Whoa, that is absolutely stunning. I was about to end the day as well. I was planning on like walking back towards the van, but yes, I'm glad I didn't walk straight back. I am now. I'm going to wander back across the fields, swinging, and if I find anything else, I'll let you know. But wow, that's incredible. That is honestly, I think, possibly one of the best hammered coins I've ever had off this permission. That is just absolutely stunning. You beauty.
So there we are, guys, that's our day done. I'm nearly back to the van now, but we've had some cracking finds again today. Not a huge amount, but not bad again. Absolutely, you know, it's plenty good enough for what it is. The ground, like I say, we had rain, but it hadn't penetrated the ground much. It's bone dry still, so yeah, we're still struggling for signals, but considering, once again, we've done absolutely brilliantly. I think the little button corner there, a few buttons, nothing special, nothing on them. Little tiny fragment of buckle there that's covered in sort of silver, I think, silver plated possibly. Probably have to do a little test on that just to see. Everything fallen over now. We've got a little bag seal there, a little pendant of some sort which is broken. Don't really know. Could be the lid off something, I guess. But possible pendant, I'm thinking. Yeah. Ring thing, sort of harness ring possibly. Quite a big one, that. Probably bent open and snapped. Little medieval sort of leather mounts, really odd shaped bit of lead, no idea what that's meant to be. Oh, I kept it for a laugh, it's just hilarious really, isn't it? Oh dear. And then the better finds of the day, we had that lovely little bit of annular brooch there, which is nicely decorated. Bit of an odd decoration, but yeah, blank spot there where the pin probably would have sat. It's of either an annular buckle or brooch, one or the other. Lovely little thimble there, a beautiful little watch winder, we love to see those. Cracking little finds. That's absolutely brilliant, that one is. Not found one like that before. But yeah, very nice. And of course, probably second best find of the day now, I don't know. It's pretty good. It's a woad grinder, and it's probably Iron Age, I would have thought. So you're talking around 2,000 year old plus. But yeah, absolutely spectacular. I know it's broken, but still, what a piece of history. Yeah, so they made them into a paste, I read. Made the woad leaves into a powder, like a blue powder for tattoos and clothes dyeing and all sorts of little bits and bobs. Yeah, so what a cool little thing that is. Possibly, you know, Romans used them as well, sort of like you say, tattoos and things like that. But yeah, absolutely amazing piece of history. There you go, woad grinder, possibly Iron Age there. Coins wise today, we had that. Did I say that was a Charles? Yeah, I think that's a Charles II. Charles II farthing, I think. So you're talking 16. I think that's 1670s. Yeah, you can see a bit more. You can see Britannia there now. But yeah, nice and old. Nice old coin. Then we had that lovely little Roman coin, which isn't a lot of detail on it, but still, a Roman is a Roman, so we'll take that all day long. Bit of a grot there. And of course, that last coin of the day. What a spectacular coin. That is just absolutely incredible. Condition of that is amazing. Absolutely brilliant. Cannot believe that's, like I say, possibly one of the best condition coins that's ever come up off this permission, I think. But yeah, what a spectacular day again. I've enjoyed every second of the day. I got my birthday wish. I got my little hammered for my birthday, which was yesterday. But yeah, got my little hammered, so I'm happy with that. But that woad grinder as well, absolutely fantastic. But yeah, thank you as always for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one.